yeah, and all joking aside about that, you can't stop gay people from being married. It's not fair. It's not right. It is human rights abuse to try to stop. You know, they've been through so much. They cannot be fully functioning, responsible members of society without being allowed to get married. You know, you have to let them get married. Somebody told me something actually about, she was someone who had been in hospital administration for all of her career, and she told me that when AIDS first started to appear in people, what would happen when people were in the hospital, like dying of AIDS, the hospital staff would be so terrified. They were so terrified that these people, alright, so there they were sick, they were dying in the hospital, nobody knew what it was from, nobody knew how it was transmitted, nobody knew, right? So what would happen is people were so terrified that they would put the patient's food tray on the floor and kick it into the room, right? It's just one example. I mean, just can you imagine? You're dying, you don't know why, you're incredibly sick, everyone around you is completely freaked out, has no idea what's going on. It's you, it's your friends, boyfriends, you know, your parents may or may not want to have anything to do with you. If they want to have something to do with you, it might be that they're forcing your friends and your boyfriends to stay away. You know, I mean, just all these people died in misery, died in fear, had no idea what was happening. And even now, you know, that AIDS is known for what it is, and there are people who are trying to do something about it. It's just one of the many things that gay people have suffered from, you know, gay men in particular. And there's no reason for it, right? There's no place for that kind of bigotry in a modern world. And that's just the way it is. And you're not going to get something else out of me. I'm never going to change my mind about this. You know, there's no reason to prolong the suffering of people who have already suffered enough. There never is. There's no religious reason, there's no financial reason, there's no reason ever that is good enough.